you know, it's quite rare that you get to play sort of unlikable characters who are really, you can't help but liking them. They're difficult, you know, and big characters are hard to play because they can become caricatures so quickly, and how you make that truthful and committed but still big. So that whole package was an initial draw, but it was mostly Paul and Dustin Hoffman. I wanted to work with them. You know, she's a woman in love. It's like, you can always reduce. You know, I've heard actors who have played serial killers say that they can reduce that character down to something that they can identify with. However hard and awful that seems, it's true, we're kind of human beings and you can find some common ground somewhere. So for me, she is a woman in love. She loves this man. And that's kind of the cornerstone. And then all the other stuff is just the way in which you frame that. Yeah, in that. She's a human being. Yeah. I agree, and I think it's really, it's exactly like sort of fragmented moments like that that will root a character in truth, and it stops it being kind of one-dimensional. And it's very important, even when you're in the process of not thinking, gosh, that's someone that I find quite hard to watch or that I wouldn't necessarily want to hang out with, but that the revelation of a person's humanity is always interesting on film. And I think it's really important, and that's why it's very well written. I think that love is what survives all of us, and that it's never too late to redeem yourself, but your life really is the sum of your actions. So be aware of what you do.
Well, I mean, it's a great part. I mean, you rarely, well, you read a bunch of scripts, so, you know, you read every day, and most of the times there's sort of cliched characters and nothing really jumps out, and this really jumped out at me. I mean, it was a pretty explosive, exciting, crazy character, so I just wanted to give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, in the movie, I think they explored it to the limits of what it could be. It was really, you know, at some point they needed to push the story along and decide really what that movie was about, and it was always going to be about Miriam and Barney, and that's what it is. I mean, it's a device-driven character in a certain kind of way, Boogie. It really illustrates Barney in a certain kind of way, but at the end of the day, it's sort of, you know, a device character. Yeah, hopefully. I really, you know, don't put me on the spot, but yeah, I mean, I do all sorts of things. I mean, I don't know what I'd probably be in big trouble if I wasn't doing this. I'm sure a lot of actors say that, but I don't know, exploring, adventuring, hiking, playing basketball. I'm kind of a basketball nut. I read quite a bit, you know. Nothing, I'm not saving the world or anything. Yeah. Like right now, I'll watch as many Miami Heat games as I can, just to root against them.